Coming up next on KSL Outdoors.
Small steps, okay.
We conned Lori Prichard of KSL News into being our test pilot for a new adventure series in Utah.
Super good. Lori? Okay.
She'll run,
This is so relaxing.
kayak,
Are you proud of me?
and climb. I'm Adam Eakle, and KSL Outdoors starts right now.
KSL Outdoors with Adam Eakle is brought to you by your local Ford stores.
Hey, you're a professional looking to maybe escape the concrete jungle of downtown Salt Lake City and come experience the outdoors. We have the thing for you. It's called the Camelbak Pursuit Series. We brought our guinea pig, Lori Prichard, to come up here and help us out. What are we doing?
Well, okay, so you invited me. I know we've gone backpacking before. I'm going to die. That was a little bit disastrous. So I'm trying to redeem myself. But I think that this is the best thing for me to be doing because I'm going to try to get out of my comfort zone. Okay. Because I think this is for people who, professionals, like you said, who maybe don't do this every weekend, the hiking, the kayaking, the rock climbing, but someone who wants to do more of this and learn from the experts how to do it. Sure.
You're going running, I'm going fishing.
Of course you're going fishing. You're Adam Eakle. You go fishing.
It stems from rock climbing, which we're heading to right now, to paddleboarding on the water, to kayaking, to mountain biking. We have fly fishing casting. We have outdoor cooking. We even have gardening. So the idea is the outdoors can encompass so many different types of people and so many different walks of life that it's just right there in your fingertips.
This is the Camelbak Pursuit Series, kind of like an outdoor summer camp for grown-ups. But instead of camp counselors,
lock it back up.
Here you get instruction from expert guides and even some pro athletes. They teach you skills for outdoor activities you may have never tried or have always dreamt about.
A lot of people are starting to miss those guides. I look back and I'm so incredibly thankful that my mother and father took me, taught me everything that I know. But as generations starts coming through, if you didn't have that guide or that particular person to teach you, the opportunity becomes very difficult. So that's why we're creating this event.
Welcome. We'll kind of go through the 4 tips of running better and efficient and injury-free.
Lori is about to go on a trail run with Golden Harper, a competitive runner from Orem who started Ultra, an innovative science-based shoe company that builds running shoes that are designed to fit your feet.
Step 1 was our proud posture. We don't ever want to bend at the waist, okay? So we don't want to be here, we don't want to be here. We're gonna be nice and tall and proud, okay? Step 2 is what we call compact arms. You wanna move your arms as little as possible for the pace you're going. Step 3 was our bent knee landing, and step 4 is high cadence, okay? And that just means you wanna take faster steps. If you can keep quick steps on the trail, that's gonna keep you from rolling ankles, that's gonna keep you from falling over a lot better. Okay, let's go run.
I'm ready for a 2-mile long run, yes. But I'm slow. Small steps, okay. Small steps.
A lot of people will have a tendency to slow down their steps on trail, but you want to do actually just the opposite.
So I get to stop. Good.
We always say if you have a chance between taking 1 step and taking 2, between an obstacle on the trail, take 3.
Awesome. Good. Super good. Lori? Okay.
While Lori was working up a sweat,
A lot of different types of boards out there.
I was getting some ideas on how to fish off a stand-up paddle board from Josh Silva with Jimmy Sticks.
If you want to step the game up a little bit, is tackle crate. So the tackle crate here, you can find just a regular milk crate and customize it yourself. I've got 1 rod on a leash, because if I tip, I don't want to lose my rod. And then I've got 1 rod that I have access to.
Back to Lori, who looks to be lagging behind a bit.
If you do this right, you'll look like this.
Much better.
Time for a little one-on-one.
Yes, 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 yes. That's amazing. Amazing.
That felt good.
Good.
It did.
Really good.
The form felt good. Different than I've ever done, clearly. But it felt good. I'm not your elite athlete, but I think this is a good start for me and getting better at what I do, even though I may never go to that extreme level of athleticism. It's a good start.
So SUP fishing and while watching Camp Chef cook and eating, I didn't burn any calories. You did.
What have you been doing? I was trail running. I was miserably behind, but I still did it.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was great. It really, and I learned a lot about running technique. So a lot of things that I can put into my, personal life in terms of running out there on the road, on the pavement.
Well, let's go get you wet. In the water.
Come on.
I'm gonna throw in the drink here at Pineview in just a moment, but first let's check out this week's climate quiz question. Snowbasin Resort is one of the oldest, continuously operating ski areas in the nation. Skiers from all over the world have been skiing these slopes since 1940. Snowbasin, with its exhilarating powder and majestic mountain scenery, was an important venue during the 2002 Olympic Winter Games. Our climate quiz question is, can you name the 3 races Snowbasin hosted for both men and women during the Olympics? Once you know these 3 races, log onto our KSL Outdoors Facebook page, give us the correct answer, and while you're at it, give us a like. We'll then randomly select and announce a winner on our page the following week. The winner set to walk away with a Climate Static V sleeping pad. And our answer to last week's question, which was, can you give us the names of the 2 families that built the 2 log cabins on the shores of Trial Lake? The answer is the Grix and Maycock families. KSL Outdoors, powered by Ford. We'll be right back to the Camelbak Pursuit Series.
KSL Outdoors is also brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, Fish Tech Outfitters, Utah State Parks, Burt Brothers, Climate, Intermountain Wind and Solar, the Cabins at Bear River Lodge, Trax Power Sports Rentals, and Camp Chef.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eakle along with Lori Prichard and meet Natalie. Natalie's going to show us a little bit about kayaking today, and you got a really cool kayak to show us.
Yeah, we have a very unique kayak. It actually folds up so you can fit it into a backpack, and it only weighs 26 pounds. So for people who don't have a lot of space to store boats, it's pretty perfect, and you can actually hike with them for many miles and find a pond or something and set up your boat and paddle around.
Nice, let's go check it out.
Oh, I'm just kidding. That was super easy.
The 12-foot Oro Kayak weighs just 26 pounds and folds into a compact rectangular case. Hike it to a mountain lake, check it on a plane, toss it in the backseat of your car. The portable possibilities are endless. Plus, it only takes about 5 minutes to assemble. How durable? I think that's probably the biggest question we would have.
So durable. There's a video of them throwing it off a roof of a building and it just doesn't break. I've taken these things over some shallow waters and it just rubs against the rocks and it's pretty sturdy actually. Yeah, they're good for 20,000 folds, so in terms of use, they're good for a really long time, but also they can handle a lot of bumps and bruises.
Let's go try them.
Yeah, let's go. I'm putting on my life jacket because Adam Eakle will push me in the water. I'm quite sure of it.
I think that's pretty good. What do you think? Chucker? I'm not. I won't. She's got a big stick in her hand. All right, be careful. Don't hurt yourself. The skin of an Oro kayak is made from a seamless sheet of opaque, double-layered plastic.
This is awesome.
Much like the material a mail bin is made from.
Yeah, so we have 3 different models. We have 2 here. So we have the beach kayak here, and that's really fun, playful. You can put your dog in there. You can carry a lot of picnic supplies. It's good for just beach time.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Slow and steady wins the race.
And then we have the bay kayak, which has a more closed cockpit. And that one you can put a spray skirt on it, do some rolls. It's really good to pack for multi-day adventures.
Oh, there's someone on a swing rope. We use them in Indonesia where you're hiking, you're climbing, you're paddling. It's great for integrated recreation. So if you're an active person, you like to do a bunch of different things, you never know when you're going to need a kayak, but you can't always have one on your car. Whenever you want to hit the water, just set it up and head out.
This is so relaxing. It's so nice and peaceful.
It's peaceful?
Stop.
How peaceful is it?
Eakle? You big bully, Eakle.
So you got a leg workout this morning.
I did.
Upper torso today.
It was great.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was so relaxing and peaceful, I thought.
25 pounds.
I know.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a couple for the boat. be fun.
Are you going to expense that?
No, I wish I could. And the water, nice.
Yes.
Not too bad at all.
No,
Right.
I didn't get knocked over.
No, you didn't get knocked over, and I only threw a little water on you. Hey, more here from KSL in a moment coming up, but first, let's head back to the guys at Fish Tech for tonight's fishing report.
Hey, it's terrestrial season, or should I say extraterrestrial. Hi, Mickey Anderson from Fish Tech with this week's fishing report. Terrestrials are insects that live on land and fall in the water. With all the grass dying right now, it has pulled all these insects right to the edge of the water and they fall in a lot. Now, the most common types are grasshoppers. Everybody hears about hoppers. They fish really well. Crickets are another one that fishes really well. And then just a big whatever. Now, when you're fishing these, what you want to do is have a dropper. This is the extra to the hopper fishing. Take your grasshopper, tie 20 to 30 inches of line underneath of it, and put on a beaded fly. That'll give you a little extra to make your hopper work just a little bit better. Now, beetles are overlooked a lot, but beetles can work great. Beetles can be a really good thing to help you find a little tiny dry fly. If you're fishing a little PMD hatch and you can't see it, tie on a beetle, come back about 20 inches, and tie on your little dry fly. Now, ants can work great all year long. But this time of year, if you get into a hatch situation and you just can't figure it out, make the ant your extra. Throw an ant during a hatch when you can't figure out what they're taking. A lot of times that's going to save your day. Hey, for these terrestrial flies or a whole lot of others, come on down to Fish Tech, we'll help you out. Now for tonight's fishing line.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors, back here with Lori Prichard, and let's, sorry, it's wet. I know, I'm a mean,
This is after
bad
being
person.
pushed into the water.
You've gone running, you've gone kayaking. Now we're gonna go do a little rock climbing. You ready?
You're gonna throw me off?
No, I promise.
You
I
promise?
promise.
All right, let's go.
All right.
It's really scary. You have to just have a lot of trust.
You're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be awesome.
No fun. No. I thought this was rock climbing right here.
While there are plenty of expert climbers in the area, Lori is not one of them.
So you're just gonna step right through both those leg loops.
To say she is scared might be an understatement.
Have you ever done this before?
No, and I've never wanted to do this.
Wait, come on.
He's making me.
If at any point you want to take a rest, you can just sit on the rope and the rope is going to catch you. And I'm right here with you. Grab the rock and use your hands and your feet to get yourself up there.
Anyone who's interested in being active and wanting to explore something new can go rock climbing.
I have no idea how to get up this.
Seems like she might be at a standstill here. Hey Nate, do you want to give her a little bit of coaching and see if you can get her up there?
There you go. And bring your left foot down onto that nice ledge.
Okay.
There you go. And now see this big ledge? You're gonna match your feet like this. There's an upcoming festival. It runs every year. It's an annual climbing festival. It's the only official climbing festival for Salt Lake City. It's called the Salt Lake Climbing Festival.
Okay, I can't look behind me now. I'm having a little bit of a panic attack. But other than that, I'm good.
You're okay. A lot of different vendors from the outdoor industry come together to promote safe practice and good technique and skill specific to rock climbing. And it runs up at the Brighton Ski Resort during the summer season, and it's coming up here at the end of this month.
Okay, so what should I do to get down? I can't look, I seriously cannot look down.
Yeah, so keep your
I'm only looking at my feet.
Keep your feet where they're at, and
Okay.
just let your
Just keep
hips-
going?
Yeah, exactly. There's a whole bunch of ticket combinations, and you just go to the website, which is saltlakeclimbingfestival.com, and kind of click through it all.
Are you proud of me?
Because this festival is meant to help people who have been climbing for a while and people who are less experienced as well.
That's a lot further than I thought I would go.
Yeah, you did awesome.
It's really kind of put me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Which is what I think everybody needs once in a while.
Yeah, and you did great.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Like I feel like strong.
Semi-strong. You did better than I did. I was sitting over there doing nothing, so
big
my hat's
baby.
off to you. A
Well,
big
thank
baby,
you.
that's for sure.
But I appreciated your support.
Hey, more here coming up from the Camelbak Pursuit Series in a moment, but first, down a different trail in tonight's Utah Field Guide. After burning for more than a month, destroying more than a dozen homes and covering over 70,000 acres, the Bryan Head fire is out. But the recovery for both wildlife and businesses that depend on that wildlife will take some time. After the fire was extinguished, Garfield County, the U.S. Forest Service, the Utah DWR, and local businesses have all been hosting a fishing tournament at Panguitch Lake to help boost tourism after the wildfire resulted in evacuations and road closures that lasted for nearly a month. You can help these businesses out by going to Panguitch Lake and catching a tag fish, what could net you a prize, maybe even a new gun. The DWR released 100 tagged rainbow trout into Panguitch Lake back in July. If you catch any of the tagged fish or a fish over 24 inches long, all you have to do is take it to one of the participating businesses and they'll give you a prize and enter you in for a drawing for the gun. The contest runs through Labor Day and the drawing for the gun will take place on September 4th. For all the details, check out our Outdoors calendar page on our Outdoors website at ksltv.com. Just a big bully. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
Not really.
Sorry, not sorry. It's all good.
Hey, at least it's a nice day out here. You're
Oh my
not
gosh,
freezing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It truly is. That was a nice, refreshing little plunge that I took
I'm glad I could help out.
inadvertently.
Hey, let's find out how the recreation forecast is shaping up for your next outdoor adventure by turning it over to the guys and gals in the weather department. Welcome back to KSL Outdoors, back here at the Camelbak Pursuit Series. We're here with Jack Carlisle again, and Jack, you got a big crew to feed. What do you got going on?
We got a big crew tonight. We got some brisket on here. We're gonna do some brisket quesadillas.
Nice.
And over here we have some pulled pork, and we're gonna do like a bruschetta with the pulled pork and a little bit of coleslaw on top of that.
Very cool. Hey, and if you haven't seen it before, that's the new Striker stove, multi-fuel backpacking stove. Will work with butane and propane. And Jack, you were telling me, not only do you have the cool container here you can cook in, but you can put other stuff on top.
Yeah, it's way cool. We got a little adapter goes on top of here, and you actually increase the size of your pot. You can do a skillet and a teapot. So, man, you got yourself covered right there.
Yeah, for up in the mountains, I mean, all you want is some hot food, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Make it simple, Debbie.
Exactly.
Hey, for all the products, make sure to check them out, campchef.com. And for all your outdoor ideas to get your family outdoors, check our outdoors calendar page at ksltv.com. Boy, nothing better than a little cardio on Pine View. The end of summer, the water here is still beautiful, 75, 80 degrees. I really don't want summer to end. Hey, don't forget when you do come up to Pineview or anywhere else, take your camera, take a picture, submit a snapshot to our Snapshot contest, some beautiful scenery we have here in Utah. Now the best of the week, our Snapshot of the week. We kick it off with not one, but 3 bruiser trout. This is the first day in his 63 years that Dave Gunn has caught 3 big fish all in one day. He was up at Strawberry when he landed a 5-pound rainbow, a 3-pound rainbow, and finally a 24-inch long, 4-pound cutthroat. A great day on the Berry. On his first backpacking trip up to White Pine Lakes in Logan Canyon, 8-year-old Fisher caught his first fish on his own with a fly rod, ate his first brook trout ever over a campfire, and waited out a huge rain and hailstorm in a tent. Oh, and he swam in the icy cold lake. The hike in and out was tough for Fisher, but the kid says the time spent in camp was well worth it.
Larry's got a big one on. We don't know what it is yet.
Back on the 24th of July, the Stewart family was up at Bear Lake, and after tiring of water skiing, they decided to troll. And it was Dean's wife, Lori, who latched into the big one.
Holy cow!
It doesn't fit in our net!
Lori's Monster Mac was estimated at 20 pounds and released to fight another day. Brothers Kyler, Caden, and Bryson love to fish as much as they can, even if it's at the local pond. This day, however, all 3 were lined up at the inlet at Smith & Morehouse when Dad caught this cool shot of his boys having a great time fishing together. But our winner tonight was, well, out on a ledge. Brian Gleason was out on a hike close to the summit of Mount Timpanogos enjoying the view of Utah County, and he wasn't the only one. This mountain goat was doing the same. Brian, the composition of your shot is awesome, so much so that our judges thought you might need something to take on your next outdoors hike. Our big prize for having the Snapshot of the Week. Remember, submit your pictures or video plus an explanation of your latest outdoor adventures online at ksltv.com. The winner each week wins the new Striker multi-fuel backpacking stove that can be fueled by propane or butane. Plus, the winner is also entered into our Ford Trucks quarterly Facebook giveaway for a Camp Chef pellet grill.
Build your outdoor kitchen with Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors.
I don't know about you, but that was a pretty fun day.
It was a great day, but I am so tired.
They have glamping over here. You can pay to stay in a tent. They have bearskin rugs, beautiful tent, beautiful place to sleep.
No, I kind of like these.
Yeah.
Watch this. Good night.
What was your favorite part of today?
Kayaking, but then I was proud of myself for rock climbing.
Yeah,
I had a lot of things.
I thought you did really well on rock climbing. I was scared out of my mind. I wasn't getting any closer.
Thanks for pushing me in the water. I need to cool off.
Yeah, you looked like you were sweating a little bit.
I was.
Nice. Well, we got to do this again. Next adventure, maybe skydiving.
No. But you are one of my favorite people, Adam Eakle.
All right.
I hope you know that.
Well, thanks for coming over and being our guinea pig.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah. Good times. Hey, I'm Adam Eakle, KSL Outdoors, with our friend Lori Prichard, reminding you, get out with your family, your friends, make some memories outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.